Here we have a question. E-Light Limited invited application from public for 5 lakh equity shares of rupees 10 each, issued at 11 per share, which means these shares are issued at premium. The payment was to be made as follows: 3 on application, 4 on allotment including premium, and 4 on call, which means on allotment we have asked for premium of rupees 1. Applicant for 6,50,000 shares were received, which means we have received 1,50,000 excess shares application, and the allotment of shares was made as follows: 100% shares to applicant of 4 lakh shares, which means we have left 1 lakh shares to be issued, and 2,50,000 shares application, those we have received. Second point is 50% shares to applicant of 2 lakh shares, which means we have allotted 1 lakh shares to holder of applicant of 2 lakh shares, which means we have 1 lakh shares, and now we are having no share to allot, and 50,000 shares we have we have not allotted any share, which means it will be bank. So here a shareholder to whom 50,000 shares were allotted under category 1 paid full allotment due on shares along with allotment money. Another shareholder holding 1,000 shares failed to pay the amount due on call. His shares were forfeited and 800 of these shares were subsequently reissued as fully paid up at the rate 8 per share. Here we are going to start this question with, we are having 3 categories. One category to the applicant of 4 lakh shares, we have allotted 4 lakh shares. Second category of 2 lakh shares, we have allotted 1 lakh shares, and third category of 50,000 shares, which we have allotted nil. Here 6,50,000 applicant and 5 lakh allotted shares. Excess money which we have received is the total amount adjusted on allotment, which is applicant of 2 lakh shares equals to 1 lakh multiple 3 lakh is excess. Here we had to receive 2 lakh shares multiple 3 equals to 6 lakh, and 1 lakh shares we have issued, which means 1 lakh multiple 3 equals to we have 3 lakh. 3 lakh we have adjusted on application and 3 lakh for allotment, and the entries will made as follows: bank account debit to equity share application account, it will be for 6,50,000 shares multiple 3, 19,50,000 shares. Another is, second one is equity share application account debit to equity share capital account to equity share allotment account to bank account. 19,50,000 for equity share application account, equity share capital account credited by 15 lakh, equity share allotment account credited by 3 lakh, and bank account credited by 1,50,000. Here we have completed 19,50,000 amount. Equity share next third entry will be equity share allotment account debit to equity share capital account to security premium reserve account, because we have issued it on premium and we are asking for premium on allotment. So here allotment will be due with debited by total amount 20 lakh, 5 lakh multiple 4, and equity share capital account will be multiplied by 3 multiple 5 lakh equals to 15 lakh. So equity share capital account credited by 15 lakh, security premium reserve will be multiplied by 1 multiplied by 1 lakh, that are shares. So 5 lakh, it will be 5 lakh. And the fourth entry will be bank account debit to equity share allotment account to calls in advance account. Here we have received calls in advance for some shares. So bank account will be also debited by 17 lakh 2,000 shares, equity share allotment will be made for 17 lakh, and calls in advance account for 2 lakh. Here we have one correction of bank account debit for 17 lakh 2,000 and equity share application account debited by 3 lakh, and equity share allotment account will be credited by 20 lakh, and calls and advance account will be credited by 2 lakh. And the narration will be the allotment money received. So total allotment money received 20 lakh minus already received along with application 3 lakh, 17 lakh will be in share allotment account, equity share allotment account, and received advance 2 lakh 2000 equals to 17 lakh 2000 will be here in bank account. Okay, so the correct entry will be bank account debit, equity share allotment application account debit, 2 equity share allotment account, 2 calls in advance account. Bank account will be debited by 17 lakh 2000, equity share application account debited by 3 lakh, equity share allotment account credited by 20 lakh, and calls in advance account will be credited by 2 lakh in the fourth entry. Next, fifth entry will be equity share first call account debit to equity share capital account. It will be debited by 20 lakh and credited also by 20 lakh. And the next entry will be bank account debit, calls in advance account debit to equity share first call account. Calls in advance account will be debited by 2000 which we have received earlier, and bank account will be debited by 19 lakh 94,000 because we have the area of 2,000 rupees. 4,000 rupees. And to equity share first call account will be credited by 19 lakh 96,000. Here we have forfeiture of 1,000 shares as we have already checked in entry 6. Here 19 lakh 96,000, which here 1,000 multiple 4 equals to 4,000 we have area. So in seventh entry, equity share capital account debited by 10,000, 1,000 multiple 10 equals to 10,000. Equity share call account debit credited by 4,000 which we have not received, that are area. And share forfeiture account is balancing amount, that is 10,000 minus 4,000 equals to 6,000. The forfeiture of 1,000 shares for non-payment of call. And then eighth entry will be bank account debit, share forfeiture account debit to equity share capital account. Bank account will be debited by 6,400 for 800 shares multiple 8 rupees, that will be 6,400. To equity share capital account will be credited by 800 multiple 10 equals to 8,000, and the loss, that is 1,600, will be debited by the name of share forfeiture account by 1,600. Okay, then ninth entry, share forfeiture account debit to capital reserve, transfer of profit on the issue, that will be 3,200. So let's see how it will be calculated. It will be calculated by, as we have already share forfeiture account in seventh entry of rupees 6,000 on 1,000 shares, which means we have 6 rupees per share. 6 rupees per share multiple 800 shares equals to 4,800. 4,800 minus debit of share forfeiture account 1,600 which we have in 8th entry. So 4,800 minus 1,600 equals to 3,200. So share forfeiture account will be debited by 3,200 and capital reserve also credited by 3,200, and the remaining balance of 1,200 in share forfeiture account, which whenever we issue those 200 shares will be considered that time. So here it's all about this question. If any query you have, then you can ask me. So good day for the day.